initial negotiations between Japanese and American ministers regarding the Trump tariffs took an unusual turn with the participation of President Trump himself. The meeting location was changed from the originally planned U.S. Treasury Department to the White House. Akazawa faced President Trump and other ministers in the Oval Office, with the discussions proceeding entirely at the pace set by the U.S. while the details of the meeting were not disclosed. Topics are believed to have included the removal of non-tariff barriers on automobiles and further market opening for agricultural products. Future negotiations may also address increased defense spending by Japan and measures to correct the yen's depreciation. The initial negotiations between Japanese and American ministers regarding the Trump tariffs have taken place, but the outlook remains uncertain. Recently, President Trump reiterated his dissatisfaction with the U.S.-Japan Security Treaty, stating, "The United States defends Japan, but Japan does not need to defend the United States," calling the treaty unfair. It is anticipated that President Trump may push for tough demands, such as the removal of non-tariff barriers, leveraging the security treaty to sell military equipment at high prices, or increasing Japan's share of the costs for hosting U.S. forces in Japan. Japan may now need to consider the possibility of nuclear armament as part of its national defense strategy. The United States hopes Japan will quickly concede, setting a precedent for other countries to follow suit and align with the Trump administration's agenda. If Japan continues to resist, it could significantly hinder subsequent tariff negotiations with other nations. If other countries fail to follow Japan's example and comply with Trump's demands, his position within the U.S. could become precarious. The 145% tariff on China is expected to take effect, leading to sharp price increases in the U.S. by the end of the year. Should low-income American citizens begin criticizing Trump over rising costs, it could accelerate efforts within the Republican Party to distance themselves from him ahead of next fall's midterm elections. Japan's only demand is for tariff reductions. If the United States wants to impose tariffs to protect its domestic manufacturing, it likely won't even engage in negotiations, let alone aim for an early agreement. The U.S. seems more interested in using tariffs as a bargaining chip to secure deals that benefit its own interests rather than simply imposing them. Additionally, the fact that the U.S. is pressuring its central bank to lower interest rates suggests it does not want rates to rise too much. In this context, Japan's handling of U.S. Treasury bonds could also become a strategic card in negotiations.